Most people I knew in high school more or less had the same train of thought when they were leaving. High school was kind of just like a place you waited in until college rolled around. And then once you got there, it was kind of like a preparation period for the next thing. I can still remember how I felt when I was sitting on my bed the night before I left for college and just being so confused and literally everything, every other feeling that you can feel. Everything felt so strange and bizarre, and it kind of all just boiled down into feeling kind of numb, because you had all these different feelings ripping you a million different ways. Which one are you supposed to pay attention to, right? And also, everyone that's going through that is going through the same things, right? There's so many of us that have to do that. And again, it is a privilege to be able to go to school and have an education, and that's something that shouldn't be forgotten. But also, it's tough to navigate feelings and systems that you've never experienced before. And while this was definitely not yesterday, this was a couple of years ago now, it's really strange how in the same way you can get super excited and terrified about all these phases that you go through in life, and it's almost like these cycles that I've found that I end up in. Doing these things over and over made me curious. Are we meant to continually have to, build ourselves up only to be kind of torn down for a new phase or a new cycle or a new pattern? How can we keep building off of ourselves no matter what we do, no matter where we are, and continue going forward? So many people these days have to move for whatever reason. And this is just one example, but sometimes you can feel like you're totally wiping everything that you've done clean. You wipe that slate clean, and you move somewhere new. And that can be really refreshing, gratifying, and terrifying for sure, everything. That's just one example of, things that we do so often that sometimes makes me feel like, what's all this for if it's just going to kind of repeat itself? But maybe that's where the value lies. Being able to have this opportunity where we can continue to recreate and also reinvent.